We've just reached 100 subscribers. To celebrate, we'll unbox my new laptop, we'll review some Asics Gel Pulse 11, and we'll discuss my opinion about running in minimalist shoes. Let's have a look. Salut, c'est Stéphane from Safe Motions. If you're new to this channel, we make videos about how to avoid running injuries and how to cope with them through self-treatments and tips and tricks if you've already been injured. If you think this content is for you, please subscribe, hit the notification bell button so you can receive notifications every time we post new videos. And if you have any questions, please feel free to comment down below, or if you'd like us to make a video on a topic that we haven't covered yet. Now this episode is going to be a little bit special. First of all, from the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you to all of you for your support, for your encouragements and all your questions and your comments. It means a lot to me to receive some feedback, whether it's positive or negative. Another perk of reaching 100 subscribers is that now my channel has its own URL, and that's youtube.com/safemotions. Once again, a million thanks for your support. Thank you so much for sticking around. Please don't unsubscribe, and we'll move on to the next topic. My two computers crashed this year, and the laptop that my friend had lent to me, he had to take it back, so I ended up last week with no computer whatsoever to edit the videos. Big drama. I can't do it on my phone, so I had to urgently buy a new laptop. I know a laptop is not reasonable. I know I should buy a desktop, but I like laptops. So I set my eyes on the Asus ROG Zephyrus. If you know if Zephyrus means anything, let me know in the comments. G14. It's a gamer's laptop. I'm really excited to unbox it. I read on the reviews, it's a really cool laptop, which makes me a cool person now. And the next step will be to buy a monitor. Now, right after that, we're going to talk about my latest Asics. Asus is my computer. By the way, I was told it's pronounced Asus, not Asus. We're going to review my Asics Gel Pulse 11. And at the very end, we'll talk about my personal opinion from a therapist's point of view about minimalist shoes and running into them. So stick around. Well, the first thing I want to say, this box is huge. I know there's a 14-inch laptop inside. So by the way, this is my very first unboxing video. I don't know what I'm doing, and I hope that this is gonna make sense as we do it. All right. It's really impressive that they go out of their way. Whoops! I just moved the camera. Out of their way to make a nice box. And we have, oh, that's a laptop case. Oh, nice. The choice of champions, absolutely. So I guess here you can put your mouse. Join the Republic. That's awesome. For those who dare. I don't know if this is a brand. I guess Asus makes them. Cool. Let's have a look at the box. Oh, it's beautiful. There's this threatening eagle eye logo here. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's Asus's logo, I guess. Sorry, I keep on bumping on the camera. Again, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Ah, something inside. Like an IKEA furniture. Anything in here? Oh. There's, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a whole system. This is bouncy. There's a whole system that when you open the box, the laptop basically comes up, so you can pick it up easily from here. That's awesome. I think the whole price of the laptop goes into the box. This is probably really cheap to make. The box is expensive. Really big charger. Beautiful, beautiful packaging. I wonder if I can use that as a laptop case. ROG Zephyrus G14, Republic of Gamers. Now I love this. I love how sturdy it feels, and you can tell it's a gamer's laptop because just because of that. You can't see here, but the keyboard lights up. I don't know what this button is for. I like the fact that the laptop is raised a little bit on the side when you open it up. Now, a few things that I noticed when I first had it is there's no whip count, so that's not going to be great to keep in touch with my family, but that's all right. It's a small thing. I've got that's a jack, USB-C, HDMI, and on the other side, 2 USB ports, 1 USB-C. So the problem is too, I don't have any RJ45 connection, but that's okay. With the USB-C, I can just buy a converter, so it doesn't bother me so much. But basically, these are the sacrifices that I'm ready to make in order to get a good laptop with good screen quality for not too expensive. Now, just a quick note on the graphics card. Now, that's a gaming laptop, so that means that the graphics card is optimized for games, but you can download drivers for the same graphics card optimized for video editing. And moving on to the next product, we have the Asics Gel Pulse 11. Let's start with what I like about it. It's got that very solid, sturdy heel support that can be very useful depending on the type of runner you are. The toe box is nice and comfortable for me, and the front is flexible. The gel cushioning inside, when I run in them, I really feel that I've got a nice and bouncy feel to it, so it definitely reduces the impact on my feet, and I really like it. One of the disappointing features of it is that the shoelaces, you know I'm all about shoelaces, but the shoelaces here are a little bit too thick, so they don't have a good glide in the shoe, so it's very easy to tighten them up too much and too tight, and they're very difficult to readjust. Basically, when you readjust, because there's so much friction over in the holes, they're going to stay stiff and not move. I like to have a little bit of glide. See, these shoelaces are round and thin and very slippery, so for me it's great. It distributes the tightness of the shoelaces over the whole top of the shoe, as opposed to you tighten one area and it gets super tight right in that area. On those shoes, I really enjoy the cushioning right underneath the balls of the feet. It allows for a good recovery after a hard run. It's really comfortable, and that's what I'm looking for in those shoes. To sum it up, I think it's a great shoe. I'm a little bit disappointed because what I remember from it a while ago was that I really loved it. Maybe my foot type has changed, maybe my running style has changed, so they're not as good as I remember they'd be, not as comfortable, not as responsive as I thought that they'd be, but I'd still give them a 7 out of 10. Now let's talk a little bit about minimalist shoes and running in them. There's been a little bit of a debate over the past few years, just because the science isn't extremely entirely clear on whether it's better to run in minimalist shoes or barefoot running, or is it better to run in highly cushioned shoes? This is not exactly what I would like to discuss. What, in my opinion, is the most important is the transition from a shoe type to another shoe type. You need to progressively go from one type of shoe to the other. Your body can't go cold turkey from a highly cushioned and supported shoe straight into a minimalist, almost barefoot running shoe. Your muscles and your calves, your Achilles tendon, your plantar fascia, your tissues, all of these need time to adapt to the new form of impact. You need to build up the strength in your foot to be able to support long distance running in minimalist shoes. But the key takeaway, and what scientists all agree on, is that impact is the enemy. High impact in the wrong angles will hurt you. So that's what you're going to try to avoid. Whatever running style you adopt, whatever running shoe you choose to get, it's all for the same purpose of minimizing the impact of your body against the floor. So respect the timing of your body, respect the sport, and try and minimize as much as you can the impact, whether it's through gait training, increasing your cadence, or changing your shoe type, or changing your running style. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video and that you've learned something new. As usual, subscribe, comment if you have any questions or if you'd like us to make a video on a topic that you're interested in, and I'll see you soon. À bientôt!